I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope! Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva la raza, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk, and you better believe Eddie knows that already. These two briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights. But now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
From the top.
Oh, a malfunction at the junction. Thumped with a big blow.
Turns that in his favor.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Northern Lights. CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Right now, it looks like CM Punk is wilting to the intensity of Latino.
From the middle rope, breathtaking Hurricane Rana. Oh, crossbody wipes them out. Latino Heat bringing a bit of a simmer to CM Punk as he starts to register some attacks. Take off.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. Turn it around with a reversal.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events, well, that had to inspire Punk.
It definitely does, Wade. But don't think for a second that the respect Punk has for Eddie breaking those barriers will keep the best in the world from giving everything he has to defeat Latino Heat.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically matched, I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can create them, but ultimately who can capitalize the fastest when those opportunities arise.
Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after that one.
CM Punk has an in-ring...
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk? You know he's got something big planned for him now.
Check out the springboard. Oh, launching himself from the ropes.
In there with the cover. No, Eddie Guerrero says not yet.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
The arm getting pummeled. And a reversal by Guerrero. The head scissor takedown. Oh my God, what a crossbody. As we've seen so often, it's hard to find answers against Eddie. And Punk now knows that too.
Stalking from above. Oh, he lands hard.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
He's going up.
Flying.
Oh, a diving Hurricane Rana.
Check out the springboard.
The springboard attack fails to land. And following up with the pin.
2. No, stops the count at 2.
Color
Playing possum. Shoulders down. And a kick out at 2.
just barely keeping this match going, keeping the fight inside them going.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
opponent's face.
Impressive awareness from him.
Oh, the referee, the unfortunate victim of that hit.
Yeah, that can't be good.
Exiting the ring.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half. Big time height on that kick.
And it looks like, oh yeah, he is indeed bleeding now.
Ref, are you blind?
And Punk has got to feel like he did back when he was a rookie. He still doesn't know how to handle Latino Heat. Oh my!
Testing the limits of that leg here.
Rising to his feet, but he's still looking glassy-eyed.
Check out the springboard. Lariat. And he turned it around.
Oh! Crack your knuckles. We've got a Donnybrook here. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Oh! Deep uppercut connects.
Headed up to the top turnbuckle.
From the top.
Frog splash does it.
That could be Punk's demise.
2 count. 3. No! 2 count.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
What other option, what other choice does Eddie have now? And Desperate Guerrero is a dangerous man.
2 men.
CM Punk completely dominant, and this will end things. GTS.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Punk did it here in Chicago.
Here is your winner.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
2 men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Eddie gets countered. You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
2 men that are the epitome of resilience. Punk and Eddie always fight with everything until that final bell.
This is going to be as much a psychological match as it is a physical one. I'm sure Eddie is looking to lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory here. But I can guarantee that Punk can plan for that.
Into a Hurricane Roller.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. Easily kicks out of that one.
That pin was more of a nuisance than anything else.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Float over Russian leg sweep. Oh, that hurt to the chest. Oh, right into a counter. Counter by CM Punk. Picked up and being carried around now. That'll mess up your shoulder.
This Chicago crowd getting even more excited. CM Punk is showing what he's capable of against Eddie. Quick evasion from him there.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True to his in-ring form, it shows Punk's a diligent planner when it comes to in-ring competition. He could have rushed his way to WWE and challenged Eddie again, but who knows how Punk would have performed with less time learning his craft. Now, he's the best in the world, and he's ready to show Latino Heat everything he's got.
And Punk gets countered there. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches, but when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Right now, it's looking like Punk is struggling to compete with Eddie's in-ring IQ.
Wants to finish this. Incoming!
Missile drop kick. He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Goes under the ropes. From way up, diving double axe handle.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
From the middle rope, breathtaking Hurricane Rana.
A helter-skelter attitude here, getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
He counters with a great reversal.
Stunning Hurricane Rana.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Whoa, what an axe handle. Ooh!
Picture perfect drop kick. Oh my God!
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Guerrero timed that one well.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk.
From the middle rope, breathtaking Hurricane Rana. And from the top, diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Had it scattered.
What's it going to take to end it?
Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Getting out of harm's way.
Two men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet.
Eddie Guerrero firing up on the assault.
Right now, on the top.
Knees up, had that telegraph, but can it be capitalized on?
Planted with a neck breaker.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Down with a GTS. Guerrero's on his last breath.
2. Shoulder up before 3.
You have to be impressed with how much Eddie can endure, how much he's able to still fight on.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Check out the springboard.
Oh! What a lariat!
CM Punk locking in the Anaconda Vice Grip.
That's hooked in deep. Is he going to tap here?
I don't know how long he can hold on. This looks absolutely agonizing.
Tap out.
Here is your winner.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that, and Punk has shown he'll adapt when necessary. But at the end of the night in Chicago, only one of them will stand tall.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell. He goes for the quick pin attempt. He manages to make it barely a one count. Too soon. Boom! What a shot.
Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief.
From the middle rope, breathtaking Hurricane Rana.
Oh, man!
Picture-perfect drop kick. Latino Heat bringing a bit of a simmer to CM Punk as he starts to register some attacks.
Guerrero setting his sights on the opposition.
What a drop kick.
Oh, turned inside out.
And Latino Heat is really dialed in right now.
Right now, it looks like CM Punk is wilting to the intensity of Latino Heat.
Got him right where he wants him. Punk powers out, still going strong.
I think he's still just getting warmed up. Oh, my!
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the Fray taking flight.
Oh, huge miss right there.
This athleticism is off the charts.
From above!
Watch out!
Spectacular diving Hurricane Rana. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Watch out! What a cross body!
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
Wants to finish this.
Blast off. Whoa, look out.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive. And it's the ref who takes a hit there.
Things might be getting a little out of control.
Counter, right when it was needed. Calf kick finds the mark.
His eyes are fixated. He's looking to end this.
Punk never saw that coming. Hits the drop kick.
Oh, that just busted him wide open. From the top.
Oh, splash by Eddie.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Two. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always endurance at this point. No end in sight to this exchange. Just emptying everything they've got now.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Toe-to-toe.
And now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other. Well, that shot will give you the upper hand.
Oh, jarring uppercut.
Gosh. Wicked shot. Three amigos coming from Eddie Guerrero, vintage Guerrero. Three amigos. This is it. He could put him away right here.
Eddie Guerrero upsetting Punk in his hometown.
Here is your
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that, to this point, has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot Tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. No, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
The COO, the next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Game, Triple H!
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against at WrestleMania. The Rock and The Undertaker, Batista and Cena and Brock.
Oh, so are you saying that CM Punk has no chance against Triple H tonight? Because Punk's got a nice list of WrestleMania opponents himself.
Absolutely not. Like I said, on paper, it looks like a mismatch, but you can't judge heart and guts. Love him or hate him, CM Punk has heart and guts in spades. It's brought him this far, and you can bet he plans to have it to propel him straight to the main event of WrestleMania tonight.
Well, in this business, plans change, especially when they're up against those plans that are so expertly crafted by a mastermind, the likes of the cerebral assassin, Triple H.
This is thunderous! CM Punk, Triple H, set for one-on-one action tonight. The championship main event implications on the other side of this match.
Triple H looking to dash CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams, stating that he's only doing what's best for business. Triple H has served as a proper roadblock for Punk this long. Can he continue to do that here tonight?
Schoolboy line to put this one away.
It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
He needs a little more than that to end things this early.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE Universe certainly sides with CM Punk.
It's because they can relate to him, Wade. Look at Triple H's head. A guy that looks like CM Punk doesn't belong in the ring with someone that looks like the King of Kings.
But look at CM Punk's career. The accolades have shown Triple H to be wrong. CM Punk is WrestleMania main event caliber, and literally the only thing standing in the way of that reality is Triple H, the COO of the company.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Triple H now lifting the apron and taking a look around.
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age...
Let me stop you there, Cole. What about the opportunity for Triple H? So much is made of what CM Punk can accomplish this evening, but Triple H can be challenging for his 14th championship by the end of the night.
Well, that's very true, Wade, but if I was speaking for the average WWE fan, that wouldn't be the story they want to see.
Look out! Crash landing. Tiger suplex.
Brutal club.
And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product for everybody and to position the proper superstars as the face of WWE.
The authority just don't want CM Punk. That's the long and short of it.
It's a business decision. Not everyone can be the face of the company. Not everyone can be...
To the sky. Wow! Cross body!
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranage. He converts it into the Anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Once this match was made official, CM Punk had no interest in fighting the COO of the WWE. He didn't want the guy in a suit and tie. He wanted the cerebral assassin.
Waking up the beast inside could have been the ruiner to CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams. Don't make any mistake, Triple H is still the guy nightmares are made of.
Well-placed kick. What the heck is this manager doing looking out of the ring? She can't be acting like this. I think Rage playing possum. Shoulders down. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
He's really not making this easy.
King, shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
Still going strong.
Completely powered out of that pin attempt. Flipping the script into a jawbreaker.
And the confidence in Punk is growing. He can feel Triple H fading.
Not a good spot to be in.
Just smashing the face hard there.
Boot to the stomach.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. What a way to get out of that one.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Whack! This is turning into Swanson Street. Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. Double axe handle.
The heel is hot, and now it is being bent in directions it was never designed to go.
So much torque on the knee and ankle. Stiff kick.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And now that he's got that steel chair, watch out. Great aim on the toss chair.
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda Vice.
Finding the hook.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner. Nasty face rake to stop that attack. Looks like he's coming back in.
Stopping all that nonsense right now.
Reversal from the game. Spinning heel kick. And CM Punk is in control.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Leaning.
Punk pounding away. Now he's going to go up to the top rope. What on earth does CM Punk got planned here?
Punk looking to go for broke. Underhooks both arms. Here we go. From the very top turnbuckle. The plunge.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? Going for the pin. Is this over?
Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night. A full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention of losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista!
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the Animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat.
You can see the savagery bubbling beneath the surface inside Batista. This man is ready to go.
Orton is a man Batista knows very well, going back to when they ran together in Evolution. CM Punk, meanwhile, is the X Factor.
You've got to be ready for anything here in WWE, and WrestleMania is no exception.
A man who had to battle his way into this main event against Triple H earlier tonight. The Second City Saint. This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted.
They were bouncing with a flash schoolboy here.
And there's a kick out at one.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Bringing the focus to the temple, hoping to disorient. No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
Triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight title between Randy Orton, Batista, and the man who fought his way into this match earlier tonight, CM Punk. Solid contact from the Viper.
Gets the elbow down hard.
And now the prime target is Batista, the six-time world champion. Oh, counters right into the breadbasket. You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been three titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk keep his title dreams alive in this one?
Caution's the name of the game for Punk. He already wrestled one match tonight, so he's the soft target. He has to duck. Perched up top.
Oh, the high risk gave no reward there.
Caught in a bad spot. No, right to off the rope. And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating,
Taking flight. You gotta be kidding me.
taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Face buster.
Looks up their opponent.
Up to the steps. You gotta be kidding me.
That'll leave a diamond-plated mark anywhere on your body.
He's got a chair, but I don't think he's looking to take a seat.
Oh, heads up. Chair's flying. Who knows what's coming next?
The steel chair does not get much more classic than that. You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collector cups.
Polar opposite feelings at WWE headquarters when it comes to CM Punk. But if Punk can pull off the miracle tonight, he would become undeniable.
There's a reason why Stephanie and Triple H have made Orton the face of WWE. As their good friend Jimmy L would say, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, it will look exactly like Randy Orton.
If Randy comes out on top in this match, that will settle the entire issue. He will be, without a doubt, the face of WWE.
Bam! God, the disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen. And he moves in for the cover. That breaks the count. This match continues on.
Oh, man!
Trying to end this match here and now.
He breaks the pin. Making way toward the top rope. From the top. Placed in the corner here.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way. Repeated knee and a small package here.
Gets the shoulder up and one.
Showing that resilience, not an easy competitor to keep down at all. And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it would be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny, over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face, Randy Orton in many ways has almost become an afterthought.
It's hard to believe the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is an afterthought. Oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission breaking the submission attempt there.
Also looking to close this one out.
And Batista gets warded off.
Perched up top. Knee drop. Can Batista fight back from
Punk the technician applying the...
kneeing his way out? And he's free. Randy toying with his opponent a little bit.
Oh, and fights back. He's making his way to ringside now. Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Taking this to the floor. Randy predicted that.
Ooh, what a damaging blow.
And this one is coming down to whose body can hang on the longest.
They're all hanging by a thread now. Oh, just driving those steel stairs right into their opponent.
This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
He gets into the ring.
Up and around and down.
And maybe it's just too big of a hill for CM Punk to climb tonight. Oh, man. Oh!
You heard the thud on the steps. I guarantee that was the sound of bones shattering.
Watch out. Tossing those steel steps like they're nothing. Nasty stuff for the arm.
Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
No one in this building has seen anyone as it.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. This may be the challenger's moment.
Oh, my gosh, what impact. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. Bang, he finds a counter.
Oh! And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. He needs to defend his head a little better here.
Batista is feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Oh! All right, he's got to refocus up now. But the ropes already forming from that kendo shot.
Punk showing off his technical prowess. Hammerlock drops his opponent with a massive line.
Whoa, the kendo sticks are flying now. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Again, Punk is headed out of the ring.
Oh, using that barricade with great effect.
Mind games in full effect from the Apex Predator.
And he is busted open now. He may need medical attention, and soon. This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever. The animal looking for it. Here it comes.
Batista bomb! Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE. And if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stanford will be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight.
They're going to get creative with a steel chair. They want to snap the arm in two, and this may do it.
And uncanny. Looking for a crucial escape. Yes, breaking the hold. Saving himself for the time being.
Works up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
And Randy Orton is stepping up.
Heading back into the ring now.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Oh, no need to swing when you can just chuck right at someone.
What a counter. Beautiful suplex.
Spear.
Incredible. Turning it into a pin for the win. Oh, close call makes the champ nervous.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
The Viper able to strike back.
Orton! The champ with a stunning display of dominance.
Backs.
Quick escape from danger there. Batista looking to put this one to bed.
Oh, Batista bomb!
Are we about to see a title change here? These competitors.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep, GTS from Punk.
Championship on the line. This could be it.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
Swift kick finds its mark. Everyone wanted a banger. Well, they've got it.
And all eyes are glued on this action. The animal is fired up as he'll ever be.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Back into the ring here. Boom! Right on target. Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Orton outthought him there.
Taking a shot from the stairs right to the head. Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
This is just someone saying, I'm the alpha in this match.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Oh, Batista can clinch this one here.
Batista wins. Even with all the chaos, the animal prevails.
The winner of this match.
Three men competing for the ultimate prize. CM, a quick cut. Not quite there yet.
He needs to deal more damage before trying that again. Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight title between Randy Orton, Batista, and the man who fought his way into this match earlier tonight, CM Punk. You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been three titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk keep his title dreams alive in this one?
Caution's the name of the game for Punk. He already wrestled one match tonight, so he's the soft target. He has to duck and dodge and only go on the offensive when it's as safe as possible.
Oh, stop right to the hand. And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Or that Batista will fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting him.
Coming down on the chair.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts.
And the champion doesn't want to be on the receiving end of that again. Lifted and completely helpless here.
Oh, a slam! The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
Orton outthought him. Belly-to-belly throw directly into the pin attempt.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
He has a kendo stick in hand, and this place just turned into South Swanson Street.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the perched up top.
Knee drop. Oh, man. Loving blow. Being placed in the corner here. Sliding back into the ring. He's able to counter that.
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collector cups.
Polar opposite feelings at WWE headquarters when it comes to CM Punk. But if Punk can pull off the miracle tonight, he will become undeniable.
There's a reason why Stephanie and Triple H have made Orton the face of WWE. As their good friend JB
Perched up top. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Neckbreaker.
Direct and brutal impact.
He's making his intentions known to everyone in the arena. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the Animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He doesn't want to be cheered. He doesn't care. It's all about the title.
The Animal is certainly still in Big Dave, and he's still upset with this not being a one-on-one contest, but he will take every advantage of the triple threat rules.
Working on the arm.
Never wanted this triple threat match, now making CM Punk suffer for it.
Power slam.
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it would be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny, over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face, Randy Orton in many ways has almost become an afterthought.
It's hard to believe the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is an afterthought. But you guys are right. Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any Road Ninja attacks.
And somehow this fight has found its way right into our laps.
Kendo in hand, that means he's hardcore. He'll take them all on.
And averting damage now. Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
Orton playing mind games with the enemy. He gets back into the ring.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Oh! Back suplex, no! Driven down.
And Batista wants more from his opponent. He has hold of Punk.
Decides to leave the confines of
Shut the door. This could be over.
Great on the pin count there. Spear by Batista.
Into the cover.
There's two. Oh, the champ narrowly kicks out.
That had to take all the energy he's got at this point.
Dragon Scream changer.
This match was always going to be hard fought, but
Perched up top, through the air, and connects.
really risked.
Triangle armbar, submission hold it. Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there. And he tosses him back in now. Uh-oh.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
The counter with a knuckle sandwich. He wants this fight on the outside.
Boom, face first.
Another attack to the head.
This could be it. He can win it all here. And he fights it off.
This has been a hard-fought match
Can Batista fight back from this? Does he still have the animal in him? Uh-oh, suicide dive. Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time. Bang! Crucial counter there. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. That's got to do it. There's no bouncing back from that. Orton gets the better there. Big club from the heavens.
Dropped with a scoop slam.
Hammerlock position. Clobbered with a clothesline. Look at this. This can't be good. No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Ah, ye old faithful of violent artistry. The kendo stick.
Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE. And if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it. What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stanford would be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight.
The WWE.
Uh-oh. And he has answers for Batista. Over neckbreaker. Picture perfect. Look at this. All the way down on the floor.
Missing big there. Might have got a bit tangled in the ropes.
Didn't have it lined up. Now paying for it.
And he's got to do a better job protecting his midsection here. Batista got out of the way.
And further punishment getting aimed at the skull here. It's a good target.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the...
Oh, a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Boom! Good defense from him. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Randy Orton positioning his opponent. Orton is set. He just got caught with that DDT. Come on, CM Punk. He breaks up the pin. Stops the referee's count.
My goodness, there is simply no telling what it's going to take. And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back.
Sleep. Could that be enough to gain the title?
And into the pin.
There's two. Kicks out. Just kicked out. If Batista just survived the best shot he's going to receive all night, I don't think there's any stopping the animal. And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Orton is firing up, no doubt about it.
Oh, what a plumbing blow. And here we go, returning to the ring.
Counters on counters, technical prowess.
Batista with a patent, with a Batista bomb. It just got as bad as it could for the champ. Big boot. Taking this match to the outside.
A little cockiness here from Batista. Well, that's not very sportsmanlike of him, is it?
Planted into the steps.
That was a vicious landing. I don't think there's any coming back from that.
Check out the springboard. Whoa, just floating through the air. He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Oh, a merciless assault.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
What's Batista putting together now? Hellacious power slam.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Thunderous claw comes down. Very effective.
Boom. Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that could ruin your whole balance.
Right out of ringside and back to the mat.
The animal now.
Uh-oh.
CM Punk looking. Boom. Followed back with that elbow. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense. Upset here against Orton and Batista.
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event. It's a hell of a start to this alternative timeline. In a world as absolutely chaotic as WWE, calling future shots is nearly impossible. You could win Money in the Bank, you call your shot for a match down the line, and then get taken out by injury. Your best friend might turn on you right as you're about to claim tag team gold. The best laid plans, at least in WWE, often go astray. But in 2015, something swept through WWE that I know would have piqued my interest. After capturing the United States Championship from Rusev at WrestleMania 31, John Cena would hold the US Open Challenge each week on Raw. Names like Sami Zayn, Big E, Rusev, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins all answered the call and gave it their best shot. With the history shared between myself and John, you're nuts if you think I wouldn't have accepted that challenge. I'd have waited a couple months, maybe with a slight hope that Cena would start to feel the fatigue that comes with weekly title defenses. But once summer hit, that's when I'd start getting ready. Like, say, July 27th, 2015, when the music for John Cena's opponent hits. What if that night? What if CM Punk walked through that curtain? Would I take another championship from a shell-shocked Cena? Or would my name join the rest?
Cena defending the title against any...
Week after week, Cena's US Open Challenge has been can't miss TV. But tonight is the biggest defense yet. CM Punk attempting to win his very first US title. It's really the only major title he's never held.
Well, with that in mind, it really does feel like there's even more on the line here than just the US title. The anti-authority versus the face of WWE. This is a clash of epic proportions.
Yeah, and I think Punk's trying to send a message to everyone here tonight. If he doesn't get what he deserves, he'll simply take it.
CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion, world champion. But he's never won the United States title. Guys, how much does CM Punk want this title tonight?
He craves the United States title, Cole. If you want to call yourself the best in the world, holding every title of note's a key indicator of the moniker. And you know Punk wants to add his name to the list of legends that have held the United States Championship over the last 3.5 decades.
But even a competitor, the level of CM Punk is subject to curses. We've often seen competitors who are one type serves him right for running his mouth.
This is just ridiculous. Look at the power. This is not
Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011 and their rematch at SummerSlam were both classics and defined the careers of both men. We've had plenty more amazing matches between these two men since that night, but when it's Punk gunning for a title around Cena's waist, it's just magical. Now a quick takedown, double leg and a high stacked pin here.
He's able to kick out before two.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Oh, the heel hook. Stretch.
I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. I kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge, but Punk did it instead. Right here, right now, I truly believe John Cena is not ready for CM Punk.
Bang, drop kick. Stepping out of the ring here. Boom! Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades. Flying
all the way to the outside. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off. From the top.
You got to be kidding me.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
And as he stumbles off, he has no clue where he is. Springboard misses the target.
Cena finds himself on the receiving end.
Opponent lifted up. Draw. Meet me. GTS connects. Can we have a new champ after that?
2. Near fall.
We almost just had a new champion. Less than a second away.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Looking for the Hurricane Rana.
And now a pop-up uppercut.
High rent district for CM Punk.
From the top rope.
Whoa, look out.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that.
John Cena sidesteps it.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Double underhook backbreaker.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk's technical.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Nails the GTS. The challenger is not holding back.
2 count. No, they kicked out the champion takedown.
Champions never give up easily. Case in point right there.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't. From way up, what a counter!
Great wherewithal to...
Cena ducks underneath, couple of shoulder tackles now. Cena, the powerhouse, gonna finish things up with a slam. Uh-oh. Here it comes, legendary!
Powerful offense from Cena. Punk's US Open chances may be closing.
He's got him, getting ready.
Spiked on the crown. Punk and Cena have to be digging down to their deepest reserves right now.
They look absolutely exhausted, but I don't think either one of them is near giving up yet. Belly to belly.
So many times.
Hitting the champ. This could be over. And the new U.S. champion, CM Punk.
Here is your winner.
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call, and answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was around for it. I also know exactly what my plan would have been at the start of 2016. Now, as you may recall, it was at the Royal Rumble that year where AJ Styles finally made his WWE debut.
The phenomenal one is here! AJ Styles!
It's one of those moments where it felt like time stood still. Everyone trying to come to grips with the fact that, yes, AJ Styles is now in WWE. His arrival opened the door for a litany of dream matches. And in that time, he's made many of them happen, battling top names brave enough to step up to him. And you better believe that if I was here, I would have walked to the ring that very first Raw after the Royal Rumble, and I would have set down the challenge. CM Punk, AJ Styles, WrestleMania 32. AJ and I have traveled many of the same roads in our respective careers, but unfortunately, they never led us to having a proper one-on-one matchup in WWE. I respect AJ. He's another wrestler that made his name his way.
Since 1998, this man has competed all over the world.
I earned the right to be here in the WWE.
Getting the chance to be his first WrestleMania opponent, it's too good to pass up.
And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he is here now, competing on the biggest stage possible.
The biggest stage possible with the biggest bragging rights on the line. Who really is the best in the world?
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Styles soaking it all in, the magnitude of this moment, of this match.
AJ Styles finally where he's always belonged, on the grandest stage at this showcase of the Immortals. Gentlemen, prepare yourselves. We're about to witness a classic for the ages, courtesy of the phenomenal AJ Styles and the best in the world, CM Punk. These two have come so far, but they have always been destined to meet here.
And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word, on the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles?
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same.
An early pin attempt. And he kicks out quick.
Possibly testing the waters with that pin attempt.
Up across the shoulders. Ushigoroshi.
CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ. Both have great striking and submission skills as well. But the outlying categories will be what defines this match.
I'm with you 100% on that, Corey. AJ Styles has the edge when it comes up high. AJ a step ahead.
Wheelbarrow position and driven down face first.
Taken out with an arm drag.
Targeting a body part, working the arm. Things are going to plan for Styles thus far at his first WrestleMania. Piling on the attacks against Punk.
Big night for AJ Styles making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few times. We've seen Punk fight fair at WrestleMania, but just as often we'll see him cut corners.
Indeed, in the past we've seen Punk call in reinforcements against Rey Mysterio, using foreign weapons when attempting to end The Undertaker's streak. But tonight is a bit different. Punk has long wanted to prove that the best in the world is even better than phenomenal. And the only way to do that is by winning this match by the box.
Here comes Styles. Styles bringing the fight to Punk, refusing to let up or back down for even a second.
Ducks under. Boom! Kick by AJ Styles. Both CM Punk and AJ Styles are known to attract followers. Whether it's a club or a society, each man frequently has backup at their beck and call.
Well, I will thank you for not bringing up the new Nexus, Michael Cole, but I will tell you this much. I firmly believe this match will be a one-on-one affair. When it's a match of this caliber on a stage as big as WrestleMania, you don't want to leave any doubt as to who the better man is, and that doubt sets in the moment that serves him right for running his mouth.
Tossed with the arm drag.
I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe it, and I fully expect both men to earn a main event spot at some point in the future. But right now, CM Punk and AJ Styles will have to settle for stealing the show this year.
He answers right back, and he found an opening to fire it back.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around.
Spin kick.
Boom! Thanks for coming. And here's the cover.
And there's the kick out.
It's not over yet, gentlemen. Still plenty to go here.
Beautiful. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty. He's got him square in his sights here.
And retaliates with a counter. Took him out the knee. Vicious attack. They outlaw that move from other sports for a reason. Counter by CM Punk.
Russian leg sweep. AJ Styles has had a dream run in WWE thus far, but now he's facing reality, courtesy of CM Punk.
Uh-oh, here we go, AJ Styles. The neckbreaker. That holds back Styles' attack.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters. Opened up the floodgates. The blood is pouring out of him now.
Rushing into the corner. Step up knee. Rocks the jaw. And the bulldog.
And Punk's got that look in his eyes. He's ready to put Styles away for good.
Ooh, and a shot to the body and another.
Oh, lands the kick.
Haymaker after haymaker. Boom.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it. Boom!
This is a war of attrition, with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Has him wrangled. Neck breaker!
Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be good.
Up and down with a brain buster.
Setting them up. This is going to be nasty. Burning hammer.
Reversal after reverse.
Styles looking for it. AJ finds the mark.
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Arm drag.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Yeah, AJ's clearly working to teach Punk a lesson about who the best really is here.
Ushiguro. Ushi. Ooh, great anticipation. Fends off the attack with an elbow.
I'm able to evade the offense.
Shoulder right to the knee. It's all AJ right now.
The Phenomenal One is holding nothing back.
Whoa.
Ducks under. Pele kick. One step ahead there. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
Strong counter from Punk.
Goes into the corner.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Face first, lethal combination. Bodies are bruised. Egos are hurt. Wills have been tested, and neither Punk nor Styles is backing down yet.
We obviously knew this match was going to go the extra mile, but this is even more than I think anyone expected.
And they were just sent flying on that one. Momentum is running away from Punk.
Punk trying.
AJ's looking for it. Styles clash.
Will Styles take advantage?
Two. Somehow he kicked out.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And now AJ
Incoming. A sky-high low down. Turning it into the pin.
two.
AJ Styles just beat CM Punk at WrestleMania. Unbelievable.
Here is your winner, AJ Styles.
An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision, but I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get into the front of the line to beat Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania 35.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand, leaning into the extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen because, as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top.
At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring and on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania. Kurt Angle is set to retire tonight, and CM Punk jumped at the chance to be the one to send him off into the sunset.
Look out!
Wow! Cross body! To the arm. And here we go. Locked in! It's locked in! Just slipped underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold. Takedown. Oh, he cuts it off. And into the corner he goes.
Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch is in. Time to go night-night.
Ooh, just went. Coquina clutch, nowhere to go, but there is a way to break it. CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
It's a stroke of genius, in my view, Cole. As much as you want to paint him as a hypocrite, Punk has been great at confusing Angle, disarming Kurt, allowing Kurt to bring his guard down, only for an opportunity to stab him in the heart.
Yeah, exactly, Wade. It's a hypocrite that you just described. No getting around that fact. It really feels like this match could come down to Punk's strikes and smarts versus Angle's technique and experience. Who do you give the edge to?
My gut says Kurt Angle, the man who has seen and done it all, but if Punk gets lucky and lands one good shot, it could give him one heck of an opening. Follows it up with a clothesline.
And Wade, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid...
Up high. Wow! Cross body! Angle gets the better there.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Oh, my God.
The best in the world is looking to put a legend out to pasture.
Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch is in. Time to go night-night. Does he have the wherewithal to break the submission? Yes. Yes, he does.
Taking over with the Northern Lights. And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play Angle's game and be able to say that he beat him at it.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
Boom! GTS.
Will Angle recover?
And Punk gets countered there.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle. But Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match.
There's all this talk about the storybook ending, the beautiful button on the career for Kurt Angle, a big win at WrestleMania. Think of what this would do for CM Punk. Think about what's driving Punk right now to say that he is the man who beat Kurt Angle in Kurt's final match of his Hall of Fame career.
There would be nothing for CM Punk to apologize for tonight. He would just be ending all of Kurt's built-up pain.
And saw what was coming there.
And no matter how we got here, this is a match. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Oh, he flips that around.
Kurt looking to embarrass his opponent. Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation.
But right hands create separation. And
quick as a flash, picks the leg, immediately transitioning into the ankle lock.
Focusing all the pressure on the ankle here.
There's only so much torque that joint, an excruciating hold here. But somehow Punk has found a way out. The fireworks just keep coming from Punk and Angle. Neither man is backing down at all here. What a show this has been.
And doing even more damage to the head here. Triangle armbar, submission hold in. And you can see him. And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation. Forearm smash.
Oh my gosh. Going after the arm in a big way.
Big counter by Angle. Turns around Angle's move. Uncorked a big punch. Countering that offense.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Driving the boot into the midsection there.
Counters to gain the advantage. Angle gets the better there.
having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's only going to get worse.
Broken up with a fist to the face. Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
Emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. And he slides him back to the mat.
Preparing to take his best shot.
Check out the springboard.
Flying in like a missile.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Flipping that around with an arm drag.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
CM Punk looking to end it, cinching in the anaconda, kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Angle just punishing his opponent here. And slaps.
Saved by the ropes this time.
Devastating kick.
And is this a submission coming? Punk has to fight this off.
And he very quickly counters.
Opponent lifted. Able to slip out of that situation.
Got them off their feet here.
Scooped up for a slam.
Every time I think this one's over, Punk or Angle gets back up, keeps going. What an astonishing display from these two warriors.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Turns it around. Clothesline. Off with their head. Making his way to the top here. Uh-oh. Way too low. Diving moonsault.
He's faltering, slowly getting up.
Oh, he had that scattered. Pile driver.
Kick directly to the back.
Oh, my God, in the spine. That'll make your legs go numb. But his torso continues to be the target.
Punk now locking in the Anaconda Vice.
And close enough to be under the rope. Submission. Hold broken. And slides back into the ring.
Getting put against the turnbuckles. Oh, fires back with a kick to the gut.
Setting up for something here.
Go to sleep.
Rough situation.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfectly applied sharpshooter. He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
The WWE Universe is absolutely electric.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
GTS connects.
It's all Punk's.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Impressive display of power.
This is a bad spot. He's all tied up.
Has to submit. Valiant effort, but couldn't hold on any longer.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
This was one to remember. And certainly a victory CM Punk will never forget. Forcing Kurt Angle to tap out. To end his career with a loss here at the showcase of the Immortals.
A fitting end to an incredible career. Kurt leaves.
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer. Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen. Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline.
And here he comes, the Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside hell in a cell.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight the Fiend. You survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with the Fiend has been changed forever.
Just look at those eyes, or whatever is hiding behind that mask. There's just pure evil.
This has never been about winning or losing for the Fiend. This has always been about destruction. And tonight, his evil gaze is locked on CM Punk.
Or you can prepare for a wrestler. You can prepare for a fight. You cannot prepare for the Fiend. This being doesn't wrestle with logic. He doesn't wrestle with reason. He wrestles out of pure malice.
Not flinching at the steel structure, not blinking at the tens of thousands here in attendance. To the Fiend, this isn't a punishment. This is his paradise. CM Punk is about to be locked inside the Devil's playground with the Devil incarnate.
You can hit the Fiend with everything you got, and he'll just keep getting back up. He feeds off the pain, and for as good as Punk is, he may find himself a broken man before he even realizes what's hit him. You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with The Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure those are far from over.
This match is going to change Punk forever. Whether he wins or loses, he'll never be the man he was before he entered the cell tonight. Oh!
Clubbing blow.
Just over a year ago, at WrestleMania 36, The Fiend competed in one of the most unorthodox matches in WrestleMania history, the Firefly Funhouse match. He took John Cena on a journey of mental anguish and brutal self-reflection before beating down the franchise and pinning him in the center of the ring. I don't think Cena will ever be the same if we ever see him again.
Should The Fiend look to repeat his masterclass of mind games, it'll be interesting to see how it works on Punk. On one hand, Punk can handle the most extreme mental warfare. But the Firefly Funhouse is where skeletons of a superstar's past are exhumed. Wyatt has plenty of history to pull from when it comes to CM Punk. If he can find the right parts of Punk's psyche to target, he may be able to once again decimate a surefire Hall of Famer on the grandest stage of them all.
This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of fear has started to sprout inside him. Punk has to do everything he can to fight through that fear if he wants to walk out of WrestleMania with the win tonight.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became the Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt.
Not letting him finish that thought. Followed up with a lariat. CM Punk bringing attacks to the Fiend, but will the Fiend shrug this off, as we've seen so frequently before?
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was the Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage. Sister Abigail!
I don't know how Punk can recover from that. The Fiend may have victory in his twisted sights.
Both of these men have been cult-like followings of the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
Oh, he's shoving it down his throat.
The Fiend stops his opponents dead in their tracks.
Did Fiend end it there?
Two. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk went back and forth we go. Oh.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it. Kicking all the wind out right there.
This has been an absolutely brutal match inside Hell in a Cell. I knew the Fiend and CM Punk were going to go to war here, but even for WrestleMania, this match has gone above and beyond.
Targeting the arm now. Oh, what a quick answer.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Sister Abigail
Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it. I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
The Fiend reverses.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
The carnage we've witnessed here at WrestleMania is going down in the history books.
Bray Wyatt locks in the claw. This is agonizing. Punk's got a problem here.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down.
The Fiend wins it.
Here is your winner, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
We may be witnessing the end of days here. The Fiend's power is only growing now that he's added CM Punk to his list of victims.
Remember this moment, gentlemen. I think we just witnessed a landmark moment for the entire WWE.
I feel bad for Punk coming up short, but what on earth does this mean for the rest of us?
An honor to know him, to have worked with him, and to get one more chance to share the ring with him. Rest in power forever, Bray Wyatt. It's been quite the experience as the focal point of WWE 2K26 Showcase. We've revisited great wins, received a second chance at painful losses, created dream matches that I thought would forever elude me, and even attempted to provide a glimpse at what WWE would have looked like had I stayed. It's been a true privilege, a Before we put a bow on it all, I'd like to ask Slingshot Technology for one final match. A match that lives as large as my biggest dreams. The opportunity to team with the best tag team partner in the world, my wife, AJ Lee. Three-time Divas champion, had WWE wrapped around her finger from the moment she arrived. Skilled in the ring and potent on the microphone.
The greatest Divas champion of all time. Me!
Remind you of anybody? She even dropped a pipe on of her own.
I have done more in 1 year than all of you have done in your entire collective careers.
A true revolutionary, AJ Lee deserves as much credit for the women's revolution and evolution as anyone, as she fought for every second of television time to lay the groundwork needed to push women's wrestling further than it had ever been before. And since she returned to WWE this past September,
AJ Lee! CM Punk's wife is here after a decade!
she's been helping remind everybody just how damn great she really is. Now, I'm sure there's people out there saying, but you've teamed with her before. And this is true. But that doesn't change the facts. And the facts are that anytime I get to team up with my wife, it's always a dream come true.
And this should be one hell of a tag team match. The brash CM Punk and AJ Lee taking on the cocky Miz and Maryse. Two teams, not just in this matchup, but in life as well, who couldn't be more different from one another.
It's that blue-collar, scratch-and-claw mentality versus the mentality of having the spotlight and only the finest things in life. Really, it's a tale as old as time.
CM Punk and AJ Lee truly don't like the Miz and Maryse, and believe me, the feeling is mutual. Now all four of these superstars have the chance to let those feelings out in a good old-fashioned tag team match play.
Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty.
The list of accolades for Punk and AJ may be a smidge longer. Their in-ring skills may be a smidge higher. But there's one aspect of this that the It couple has over their opponents tonight, and it's the most vital one: experience.
As much as it pains me to agree there, Wade, you're right. Miz and Maryse have stood in the ring against some of the top power couples in wrestling at some of the biggest PLEs in WWE history, including Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
And for as long as Punk and AJ have known each other off-screen, they've only tagged together for a few brief matches on Raw. Training together is one thing, competing together is another. Punk and AJ are going to have to be fast learners tonight.
Punk has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't respect The Miz or how he got his start in WWE. I'm sure AJ Lee feels the same about Maryse.
Punk and Lee got into WWE the traditional way, by competing on the independent circuit for years and paying their dues, while Miz and Maryse took the reality route via Tough Enough and Diva Search, respectively.
Well, as a man who put in years of training, but also won the first season of NXT, the truth of the matter is that a real WWE superstar will take any opportunity given to them to get their foot in the door. There's no shame whatsoever in how Miz and Maryse got here, and their success since is proof that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And the It couple is going to finish strong tonight. Of that, I am sure.
And since this is standard tag team rules, the men can fight the women and vice versa. How does that change up the strategy in this one? How does AJ's strategy when facing The Miz differ from her strategy facing Maurice? Or all the other combinations we could see in this tag match?
Honestly, these are all 4 high-level championship-caliber superstars. They've all done their homework, and none of them are going to hold back, no matter who's standing across the ring from them.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. I believe CM Punk is jealous of The Miz.
Come on, Wade, jealous? Miz is a Grand Slam champion, sure, but Punk has accomplished even more in WWE.
We can compare resumes all day, Cole, but consider this. Everything Punk wanted to do, Miz did first. Miz
from the top rope.
I don't know why on earth you would risk that at this point in the match.
There's the tag. He makes the tag here. A cutter! Maurice is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the Divas era.
That she was, Michael Cole. Maurice was the first woman to ever hold the Divas title on more than one occasion, and for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the women's division, she's a better diva too. Stiff shot to the abdomen.
The cover for the win. She powers out immediately there.
Too much gas left in the tank. More damage needs to be done here.
AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete again. Seems to have worked as she instantly reinserted herself into the main event scene.
That has to eat at Maurice a bit. Don't get me wrong, Maurice has had some major matches since her retirement, but the vast majority of them have been at the side of her husband. I wonder if we see Maurice put a bit more effort to take command of this match tonight to prove that she can get back to the top of the women's division all by herself.
AJ has taken full command here.
Yeah, the It Couple spotlight's really being dimmed right now. Punk and AJ are absolutely rolling. Yeah, Maurice looked confident going on the attack.
Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman and can fight her own battles, but we've seen in the past that CM Punk will defend his family with every fiber of his being. The Miz, on the other hand, sometimes he makes his wife fight his battles. Hides behind his wife when the fight intensifies.
That's because Miz and Maurice are an equal unit. Why should the man always hold the door open? Or the ring ropes, for that matter.
You call it being equal? I just think Miz can be a chicken sometimes. Oh, my Lord! What contact!
Stretching that shoulder.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
Taking out the arm. Great strategy.
Tag. Now 2-on-1. Oh, shot to the gut.
This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
Indy counters. Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Time to go for it. They might be able to put this one away right here. And a quick kick out.
You have got to be joking me. Not even a 1 count. How?
Not so fast. Hurricanrana. Power slam. The arm absorbing the damage.
Oh, my. Boot to the spine right there. With everything she's been through, she's got it. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda trying to find some leverage and opening. And Maurice gets gets out of the hold.
Roundhouse kick. Going for a power slam, slips down.
And snapped down with it.
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage. That's not right. Shoulder up right away.
Late in this one, and not even a 1 count.
Oh my, countered into a bone-rattling uppercut.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Sent into the corner. Boom! What a forearm. Oh, look at this. So ruthless.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Oh, vicious knee to the face. Arms trap. Precision strikes. Kick to the back. Ooh. And she quickly turned that around.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Tag. Double team coming. Oh, face first.
And that is why you don't cross the It couple. CM Punk and AJ Lee clearly learning the hard way here.
I think we have a submission being applied.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap. We had to know that an all-star tag team match like this would eventually become an all-timer. AJ and Punk, Maurice and Miz, neither team backing down.
All 4 of these superstars are truly as stubborn as they are talented, and the WWE Universe gets to reap the benefits. Bam! Oh! And Punk clearly ready for a fight here. Taking him to the corner now. You cannot deny the fighting spirit Maurice has been showing tonight.
He gets the tag. Feds press takes him down.
Oof! Avoided any damage there.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Big drop kick connects. Looking to render that arm useless. Armbar stretch applied.
Reversal. And that turns things around. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Quick tag in the corner. Now some double team offense incoming. From the top rope. And unfortunately for the It couple, CM Punk and AJ Lee are completely in the driver's seat now. These superstars have given a superhuman effort tonight, shattering the limits of what we thought was possible.
Absolutely. Breaking new ground and leaving jaws.
There it is. Punk and AJ get the win.
Here are your winners.
Truly fantastic. Facing a litany of all-time WWE greats, crossing through time and space itself, testing out new technology, we've experienced a showcase like no other and had a huge part in how it all ended up. How does it feel? What are you even talking into? I'm not holding a microphone, man. You gamers are weird, you know that? The classics never get old. Seriously, though, you should be proud of what you've accomplished here. Showcase built its name on ideals of honor and legacy and tradition and greatness, and I think I did them all justice here today. when we honor the past, when we keep the names of legends alive long after they're gone, we show respect to them for their own journeys. And here in the WWE 2K26 Showcase, I know we did things a little differently. Hell, there's some people out there that choose to do a full gauntlet instead of taking it one step at a time. Insanity. But that's the point. We only get one go. And if you don't do it as authentically as possible, if you don't do it your way, then why even bother? I built my entire career on that approach. Some love it, some don't, but you can't win them all. And if you try, you will drive yourself crazy. So always do what's in your heart. Always. Thank you for letting me do the whole 2K Showcase a little differently. Thank you for always having my back. And thank you for showing that a true underground kid can one day be the most mainstream success, as long as they stay true to themselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dog waiting for me. All right, looks like we've got someone after my own heart. A true nonconformist, someone who wants to do things their way. I need you to know that I respect the hell out of you for that. And that respect is why this is not going to be easy for you. We still put something together to make sure that you earn everything this showcase has to offer. I know that not everyone wants to live that traditional showcase life. Not everybody's got time for expertly crafted objectives and unlocking all the incredible rewards. But that doesn't mean you should be excluded from all the fun. So this year, I wanted to grant the fair members of the WWE Universe a secondary path to greatness. Think of it as the voice of the voiceless giving a choice to the choiceless. On this path, you will find a single gauntlet match where you will take on 20 opponents, one after the other. Whether my biggest historical rivals, legends that I've always wanted to test myself against, or those who comprise the biggest what-if of my entire career. They're here in this showcase gauntlet. If you can emerge as the sole survivor, then you'll get all the spoils that the showcase has to offer. You'll be credited with full completion of every match on the timeline, granting you every reward that's to be unlocked. No objectives, you know what you're doing, and we'll trust your judgment in finding the victory. No cutscenes, no time to breathe. Just one angry opponent after the other. No fluff, no mercy, no slingshot tech to help change the rules. You want to prove to truly be the best in the world? Well then, you better get to work. You want to conquer the world? This is your opportunity. Best of luck. It's clobbering time.